Hey everyone, my name is Kel, and this is a quick Dark Souls 3 weapon demonstration. I will be uploading a video for every weapon in the stress test, so be sure to subscribe and catch them once they've finally finished uploading. I'll include links to the other weapon demos in the description once they're uploaded, so be sure to check out down below. Without further ado, let me introduce you to miracles, sorceries, and the things that cast them. Alright, so the first item we're going to talk about is the Talisman. So, the Talisman's weapon art places a buff around your character that, and I'm going to quote this from the Dark Souls 3 website. It says, press L2 button to resist enemy attack as you launch a miracle. So it basically kind of gives you poise, power armor-ish as you cast your spell. So we're going to do the normal cast for every spell as well as the weapon art cast. So the spells we have are Heal, Sacred Oath, and Lightning Spear. So let's just start with Heal. Here's the regular cast. And here is the weapon art cast. I'm holding the button down now. For Heal, I believe you can hold the button down as long as you want and then release. This is Sacred Oath. Normal cast. Ash Estus Flask. That is a new sort of Estus Flask that heals your mana, or recovers your mana rather. And now we're going to do the weapon art for Sacred Oath. Much like Heal, you can hold the button down. I believe I can hold this indefinitely until I let go. As you can see, it consumes a lot more mana. And finally, we have good old Lightning Spear. So here's the regular cast for Lightning Spear. Get a different angle. It's a much quicker cast than in the previous games. And here is the weapon art cast for Lightning Spear. I'm going to hold the button down. Notice that you cannot charge up like the other two. Alright, now we're going to check out the Sorcerer's Staff. So the weapon art for the Sorcerer's Staff is a short-term buff that boosts your magic damage. So I'm going to apply the buff. As you can see, it uses a little bit of your mana. And the spells that we got in the stress test are Soul Arrow, Soul Dart, and Soul Greatsword. So we're going to do Soul Greatsword first. I will use my weapon art. And this is without the weapon art. As you can see, there is no difference, other than the fact that we ran out of mana. Alright, here is Soul Arrow. And Soul Arrow with the weapon art. Once again, no change. And finally we have a new spell, Soul Dart. So for this one you can actually mash the cast button to get multiple casts in a row. And now we're going to do it with the soul art. Or weapon art rather. Soul art. Alright everyone, that was the Sorcerer's Staff and Talisman weapon moveset and sorceries and miracles for Dark Souls 3. Keep in mind that this is from the stress test and things are subject to change. You can find other weapon movesets once they're uploaded in the description below. As always, thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you next time. Hurrah!